guys, we are at EPCOT today. We're having an 80s flower and garden themed day. We are here to see a flock of seagulls at Garden Rocks. We're also going to Farmer's Feast, and today they have a scallop and a blueberry buckle that we're excited to try. We're gonna go on one ride that's going down for refurbishment soon, one ride that should be going for refurbishment but is not. We're also gonna try some other food, things that we've wanted to try at the festival that we didn't get to try yet, and I can't wait to try the peanut butter and jelly swirl. They have it Swirled Showcase. That looks so good. And we're just gonna see where the day takes us. I'm Brittany, and this is Extra Magic Minutes. They escaped from the butterfly house, and now we're best friends.
Yeah, totally. You don't want to be in here though. You're better out there.
Nice to meet you.
If you like pina coladas, get caught in the rain.
I wore my new Guardians of the Galaxy ears. I've got my little cassette tape dress. I have worn this before, but I'm an outfit repeater. What of it? And a nice lady just gave me a friendship bracelet. This is my first friendship bracelet. It says Rocket. She asked me if I wanted it because it matches my outfit. And it really does. I don't have a Marvel Magic Band yet, so it's Ahsoka today. But this is so cute. Am I gonna start wearing friendship bracelets? I might. I wish I had one to give her. I was like, oh, I don't even have anything to give you, but she didn't care. How much around the topiaries the flowers grow, or like in the gardens around these guys. There's so many more flowers that weren't there before. I guess that's just how like gardens work. This is the second of 3 rotating menus. It's here until April 27th. We got a seared scallop. It has tomato risotto, and it also has a tomato beurre blanc sauce. This is so good. Okay, this is the first time I'm eating a scallop. I thought maybe like I shouldn't eat them. Maybe I'm allergic, but I absolutely am not. I've been missing out my whole life. This scallop is delicious. So what was I thinking waiting this long? But the highlight for me is the tomato beurre blanc, which really tastes more like a vodka sauce. The rice is cooked perfectly, and for a booth at a festival, I think this is really good risotto. Altogether, it's a great dish. It was $7.75, and I think totally worth the value. We also have the blueberry buckle, and it has lemon creme fraiche, and this was $4.75. This is good, but it's not great. I think the lemon is not really like tart enough, and it has this blueberry jam that's on like 3 or 4 things at the festival this year that I really don't like very much. It's like almost like whole blueberries, and then it has like a blueberry sauce. It's not like tart. It doesn't really have a lot of flavor actually at all. It's not really overly sweet, but it's not tart either. I think the blueberry cake, the buckle, is really good though. It has like a streusel crumble on top, so it has some extra textures in there. And I'm just gonna avoid those blueberries on the side and just eat the cake and the whipped cream, and it's pretty good. Cruella's car.
SIM card performance data acquired. Capability test results displayed and verified. Responsiveness test.
Okay, responsiveness data is now being synthesized.
Automated driving technology verified and active. Automated crash avoidance technology test.
It's not as bad as I thought. What's the score supposed to be? Yeah, Cruella's car did not do well. It was pretty low on all the rankings. There's no merch, but there's a lot of cars. What's wrong about the merch? We found some. These are some new car shirts. Sort of like a car location themed shirts. And they're $34.99 each. There's a Hudson Hornet one. This one's cooler, I think. It's for his shop. And then this is the back. They're cool if you're into cars. I know a few people who love cars. So. And then there's also this one. If you need like a tank top muscle shirt. We just got off of Test Track and I'm really excited because this is going down for refurbishment on June 17th. I really loved the first version of Test Track because I felt like it had a story and it was like a little bit more silly. This version's like very serious, futuristic, and so I'm really excited for this refurbishment. I think there's some other rides that need them more, like Spaceship Earth, which we went on earlier, certainly needs one. They announced it and then they were like, never mind. And Figment also really needs a refurbishment, but this ride is sponsored by General Motors, so they sort of pay for the refurbishments. It's looking to be like a year-long refurbishment, like a kind of a large one. And there's something else opening in the Orlando area next year that's like kind of a big thing that you might have heard of. So I don't know if that's like the intention of trying to open it around that time, but it's definitely not the norm to go down during the summer, but I think it definitely needs it. We will have EPCOT with no construction for one whole week. It'll be interesting to see like how, because usually once this ride goes down, like all the other rides in Future World, which is not called Future World anymore, all the other rides in World Discovery, Nature, World Celebration will go up in weights. So we'll see, you know, how that works out. But I'm still excited for there to be a refurb. I hope it hits like a little sillier, has more of a story, and I'm looking forward to it. My foot's asleep, my whole leg all the way up to the butt. Better. We finally got to stop at Jardin de Fiestas. We wanted to go to this booth a couple of times now, all the times we've been at the festival, but the line has been so long. Today there was no line at all. So first we tried the sope de chillerio, which was $7.98. That's a random number. I thought this was gonna be spicy because it said it had guajillo pepper braised pork on it. And it really wasn't that spicy. It had like one little spicy sauce that was spicy. Obviously, it's a spicy sauce. But the rest of it was really good. I think the dough for the sope was great. It could have had like a little bit more crisp on it. It was a little like doughy, but it was really tasty, very buttery. I thought the meat was really great. It was braised. It like sort of fell apart. It was spicy, a little spicy, but it's tolerably spicy. I think you could have it and you'd be fine. Next we have the tamale de rejas. This says it has poblano peppers, corn, and cheese in masa. And I didn't really get any of the peppers. I guess they must be in the middle. The boyfriend definitely got to them and he had some of them, but I didn't encounter any, which was good for me. I thought this was kind of like just okay, and it was $8.21, which is the most expensive of the three. It doesn't have any meat on it. That's pretty expensive for what it is. I don't know, I've had a better tamale. It was not great, but I mean, it's not bad either. I just think I've had a better one, and it's not worth the value for what it is. That's a lot of the times why we skip Mexico. It's not just because the line is long, but also because it's overpriced for what it is. And that's definitely overpriced for what it is. The whole booth, overpriced. We also got the flan de guayaba, which was the one I was most excited for. I love flan. It's a vanilla flan with guava coulis, whipped cream, and fresh fruit. And I feel like they should have just not said they had fresh fruit because it's one raspberry and one blackberry. However, the flan was really good. The guayaba, which is guava, was great. I thought this was a really good dessert, and actually this one might be worth the value because it was $6.10, but it is big. It's like a whole slice of flan, not like a little cute little dessert. Sometimes they're small. This one was big, and it was really tasty, and I didn't really want to share, but I did.
For the complimentary, we'll have everything on board, and then we're going to go by the customer record.
Tangerine Cafe, and we've got the Mediterranean flatbread. It says it has chermoula on it, and it has roasted vegetables, olives, feta. It smells really garlicky, which I'm excited about. Maybe this is like a garlic aioli? I don't know, question marks. I'm gonna taste it. Morocco does bread good. Hey, wow, that's the bird piece I wanted. No. This is for you. This one's for me. The bread over here is always so good. I like the topping on there. And it is garlicky. That's from this aioli, or it's probably like garlic mayo. It's really good, and it was $6, which is a great value for what it is. It doesn't have any meat on it, but it still has a lot of vegetables, a lot of toppings on there. This booth is like definitely slept on, and especially right now because it's behind like a massive construction wall. That was not here the last time we were here, but I guess they're refurbishing the fountain and the whole facade there. Anyway, you can still come into the booth. They have like chicken and something else skewers, and then they have this flatbread and our favorite dessert. We also got the orange blossom saffron cake, which has candied pistachios, and this was my favorite last year. Maybe like the best thing we had for the whole festival, so I was really excited to have it again. It looks the same, so I'm not going to be disappointed. It has like it's almost like crispy. Has a coulis. Oh, it's so good. It's a great mix of textures. It's like cream. What are you doing? What are you doing? Or a pistache?
Pistache?
It has like a pistachio cake, raspberry coulis, like a mousse in here, and then this is sort of like crispy on the outside, and then candied pistachios. I would say it's not like saffron-y, but it does taste like orange, and it also tastes like pistachio and raspberry. It's a really good dessert. You should get this one if you haven't had it before. It's great. It's light. It's not too sweet. Yeah, it's my fave still. Oh, and it's a really great value. This is only $5, and you could share it, but I'm not going to. We already found the bees, but there's so many more flowers. So there is a scavenger hunt where you can get a map and find Spike the Bee around all of Epcot. We did do it already, and we did it on our first Flower and Garden Festival video, which will be in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. And we found all the bees, but there's one here in the Spice Garden, and there's a lot more flowers than we were here last time. I know we already said that, but I'm just like surprised to see them. Like, I don't know how gardens work. Things grow in them. No, they're not fake, they're real. We also really wanted to go on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind today, but I messed up. I didn't check till like 7:08 today, which is too late to check. You have to be on it at 7. So they were all gone. I got one at 1 p.m., which you can get if you're in the park. And I got on there right at 1, but our boarding group is like the last one. It's not until like 8:30 right now. And we're going to see A Flock of Seagulls at like 5:30. Even though I love that ride, we might end up skipping it. It does also make the boyfriend kind of motion sick, so we were like, if we do it at the end of the day, it's fine, but it stinks to have to take Dramamine and then be like kind of tired the whole day. But I would just caution you that if it's really important to you to go on your trip, you really want to make sure that you're getting your boarding group at 7 in the morning. You're right on it at 7, or if you don't mind that you're going to be like towards the end of the day, then it's fine to get it at 1. But you know, if time is important to you, I would get it early and get up at 7 and get it. And maybe eventually it will just be like a walk-up queue and not a virtual queue. We're here by TikTok Rock, and I noticed that they have tiger lily flowers here that were not here last time we were here. And I don't know a lot about flowers, but I do like tiger lilies, so I recognized them, which is perfect for Peter Pan. And I feel like somebody's following me. Hello. Goofy has more dandelions here because, you know, when you blow on a dandelion, then all the seeds land and they grow more dandelions. And dandelions are technically weeds, but they're so pretty that, let's not call them that anymore. They should just be everywhere. Before it melts. Get your picture made, little ice cream. Wow. Oh, this is so good. I like the peanut butter one better than the grape jelly one. I'm not a grape jelly girl, but it really does taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It tastes like grape jelly, like it is not playing. But it's also melting. I do think the peanut butter could be more peanut buttery, but I always want more peanut butter. The limit does not exist on peanut butter for me, so that could be a better flavor, but it's really good. Even with the cone, it tastes like a sandwich. It's sunny, but I don't want to wear sunglasses. This was $6.50. I don't know, it's kind of small. We are sharing it, but $6.50 is like the standard price for Disney desserts, and I think it's pretty good. So I like this better than the honey mascarpone cheesecake that they have here, so if you have a choice between them, I would get this one. We have had plenty of dessert, plenty of ice cream. I can't believe you would even suggest a funnel cake to me.
I'm a
They have some super fans, and they have like a hand gesture that looks like a bird. It's like rock on, but then a bird wing. Just kept seeing people doing it. It was interesting because they played like the 2 songs that I knew at the end, and I felt like some people like sort of left, or they were like on their phones because they were playing songs people didn't really know at the beginning. But once they got to the songs everybody knew, everyone was like, wow, yeah! And it is still my headcanon that we went on Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was the song that we got. I'm just gonna pretend that that's what happened today. Instead, our boarding group is at like 8 p.m. and it's 6 o'clock, so we're definitely not going to be going to Guardians. Again, if you have a time that you want to go, make sure you make your virtual queue early, because don't make the same mistake as me. I should go mine. Thanks for coming with us, and we'll see you on the next one.